Okay, welcome for today's meditation, September the 3rd. Always starting by paying respect. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. So always starting by paying respect, because what we pay respect to, we open the heart to, and this is the energy which can come in. So a Buddhist, Christian, Hindu, whoever can pay respect in their own way, and if we have no particular spiritual tradition, we can simply pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. So now we close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring our awareness to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the sitting posture. If we can sit with legs crossed, it's good, it's a very stable position. If not, we can sit normally on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can try to visualize, try to see ourselves sitting here, where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our own body, we're sending our attention, our energy back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus at the nose, where we can feel the air come in and go out, just keeping the attention at that one point. Just keeping the attention at the gateway. Or we can keep our attention at the abdomen, where we feel the abdomen rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So we can decide where we like to keep our attention, and then we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. If we have a mantra, we can use a mantra. It can be very helpful to keep the mind centered. In the Thai forest tradition, we use the mantra Buddho. Buddho is a Pali word. It means the state of mind of the Buddha, state of mind of the enlightened beings. It has a threefold translation. It's translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. We breathe in, silently repeating in the mind, we breathe out. Christian can use a Christian mantra, such as breathing in, Yay, breathing out, Sus. Or there are many other mantras we could use, or we can use no mantra, just simply being aware. Being aware of the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, and always keeping the mind in the present. If we send the mind to the past, maybe anger comes up in the mind, or maybe sadness. If we send the mind to the future, maybe anxiety. So we keep the mind only in the present. And if we want to develop the wisdom to see, to know reality, we can see it only in the present. So keeping the attention on the breathing, anchoring the attention with the breathing, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of whatever contacts the mind. Being aware of whatever contacts the mind and letting it go. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways: through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the body, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself. Thoughts, feelings, memories, states of mind. We observe all these contacts with the mind from outside, from inside, and we let them pass. We don't react. Usually we react to what contacts the mind. It's a habit we have all our life. When we react with desire, with attachment, if we observe our heart, we can see it's like we throw this heart in all directions. We kick it around like a football. I want this, I want that. When we react with aversion, with dislike, with anger, we squeeze the heart, we burn the heart. And so between the 2 extremes, throwing this heart in all directions, squeezing, burning the heart finds no peace. The heart finds no relief. The untrained mind does not know what peace is. The untrained mind does not know how to find peace. So we have to train the mind. We train the mind in what we call mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware. What is contacting the mind from outside, from inside, to immediately be aware. And we train ourselves to have the wisdom to immediately let go. very easy to say, but not so easy to do. The mind will always try to escape the training. Sometimes the mind will run away with a lot of thinking. Sometimes the mind will dream and drift away. So we have to have patience with our own mind. Every time we become aware that the mind has run away, drifted away, we have the patience to bring the mind back. Bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the mantra if we use. Just knowing, letting go. If the mind runs away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the mind back 1,000 times. Whatever forms in the mind, we see it, we observe it, but we don't take interest. If we take interest in what forms in the mind, we pour our mental energy into it. We make more of it. If a thought appears in the mind, if we have mindfulness, we see it as a bubble in the mind. We watch it appear, we don't react, we watch it disappear. The heart stays clear and open. But if we take interest, we pour our energy into it, and we create more of them. We create thousands of these mind bubbles. The heart becomes a jacuzzi. If a memory comes up in the mind, we have mindfulness. We see it simply as a formation in the mind, a mirage in the mind. We watch it appear, we watch it disappear. The heart stays clear and open. But if we take interest, we lose our mindfulness, then we create a whole story around this memory. A chain reaction takes place in the mind, leaving the heart clogged and cluttered. But every time we realize we've lost our mindfulness, never mind. We simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the mantra if we use. Just knowing the breathing in, letting go. Just knowing the breathing out, letting go. Usually we send our attention in all directions, and to past and to future. And when we send our attention in all directions, we send our mental energy in all directions. And so we feel drained, depleted. We've thrown all our energy away. But now in the meditation practice, we train ourselves to keep our attention on our own body, our own mind, but not following the mind. The mind becomes energized, the heart becomes recharged. Just keeping the attention on the breathing, on the mantra if we use, always knowing, always letting go, All the disturbance, agitation in the mind will settle out, fall away, fade away. The heart becomes more clear, more clean. We continue practicing like this, with mindfulness, with patience, keeping our energies turned on our own body, our own mind, instead of being scattered in all directions. The mental energies become a steady stream of attention directed inward. The energies become unified and harmonized, and we feel a great sense of harmony. Harmony in body, harmony in mind. The body feels light and refined. We have a refined sense of ease and comfort that we never could have imagined. The mind becomes at peace. The heart becomes at peace. A refined inner peace that we never knew before. The mind starts to become trained. The mind starts to know what peace is. Peace is the normal state of mind. If we stop to disturb, agitate our own heart, we stop to squeeze, burn the heart, we simply clear out the clutter in the heart becomes at peace. We see what it's like to be normal. The heart becomes calm, cool, clear and collected. Simply at peace. And this is the purpose of meditation. The purpose of meditation is peace. We develop peace through wisdom and wisdom through peace. As the peace becomes deeper and more refined, the wisdom becomes deeper and more refined. As the wisdom becomes deeper and more refined, the peace becomes deeper and more refined. So step by step, we develop peace and we develop wisdom. In the beginning, we need to have the wisdom simply to know, to watch our own mind and not react to what's contacting the mind. Keeping our attention turned inward, being aware of the mind, but not reacting, just knowing, letting go. We start from here. As the energies become unified, we start to feel a lightness of body. We start to see an inner brightness, an inner light. This is because the energies which we are unifying, intensifying, are themselves bright energies. The prana of the universe is a bright energy. We are all connected in an ocean of light. Our hearts are all connected in an ocean of light. So as we unify, intensify our own inner energies, they become stronger and brighter to the point where we can actually see and feel our own inner energies. At this point we become much more enthusiastic, much more encouraged, much more confident in our practice. In the beginning, the practice can be very frustrating, very tedious, very boring. We practice and we practice, but maybe we feel we're not getting anywhere, we don't see any results in our practice. The mind wants to go to the outside, find some stimulation outside, but we have patience. We continue with our practice, just knowing the breathing, knowing the body, knowing the mind, letting go. The energies become stronger and stronger, more unified. We feel this lift within, this lightness of body. We see this inner brightness, and we become much more encouraged, much more enthusiastic. We observe this state of mind. We observe the enthusiasm, the encouragement, maybe even excitement. We observe the state of mind and we let it go. Whatever is the state of mind, whether it's boredom, frustration, enthusiasm, excitement, we observe the state of mind and we let it go. When all these states of mind pass away, we are left simply with peace, with inner contentment, inner happiness. Just as the clouds fill the sky, but they all pass away, whatever is the state of mind, it passes. If we let it go, we don't react to it, all these states of mind, they pass away, leaving a clear, open heart, a heart at peace, a heart content. We keep our attention with the breathing, just knowing, letting go. The inner light grows stronger and stronger. We observe it, we let it go. Just as we observe the breathing at the nose, at the abdomen, we don't try to control or force the breathing. We observe the inner light, the inner lightness, and we let it go. We don't try to control or force. If we try to hold it, we lose it. It's like trying to hold water. But just knowing, letting go, the inner light becomes stronger and stronger. In time, it fills the entire body. It takes time, it takes patience. We can't be expert all at once. We progress in our practice through patience, persistence. In time, the light fills the entire body. And when we have the inner light firmly established, we have our own inner lantern firmly established. We have our own inner torch to light our way on our spiritual journey, the journey inward. We are no longer spiritually blind. The inner eye has inner light to see. We are no longer sleepwalking. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake. The mantra Buddho is translated as the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. Just knowing, just observing the breathing, knowing the body, knowing the mind, knowing whatever appears in the mind, letting it go. The heart becomes brighter and brighter, more and more radiant. As the heart becomes more and more radiant, we become more and more awake. Buddho, the knowing one, the radiant one, the awakened one. The practice is very simple. Just being aware, keeping our attention anchored on the breathing, knowing the breathing in, knowing the breathing out, knowing the body, knowing the heart, and always letting go. Whatever is forming at the heart, we observe it, we let it go. The heart becomes more clear, more open, more calm, more cool, more collected. More at peace. The inner peace becomes deeper and deeper, more and more refined. We find an inner oasis of peace. Outside may be chaos, but inside we have this oasis of peace. Inside we have this inner sanctuary. We find a wellspring at the heart, a wellspring of cool, clear, fresh, light energy, life energy. And the mind is content to simply rest at the heart. Resting at the heart, the mind gains strength, the mind finds peace. In the beginning, the mind always wanted to go to the outside, find some stimulation, distraction on the outside. But as we progress in our practice, the mind becomes content to stay within. It becomes much more pleasant, much more enjoyable for the mind to stay within, resting at the heart. And there's a feeling of homecoming. We feel we've come home, home to our own heart. Just knowing, letting go, knowing the breathing, letting go, knowing the body, letting go, knowing what is forming at the heart, letting go. The heart becomes more and more energized. The wellspring at the heart becomes more energized, becomes a fountain. And when the heart becomes a fountain, we feel we are overflowing from within. Our inner cup is overflowing. Overflowing with peace, overflowing with light, overflowing with joy. We don't feel any lack of fulfillment in our life because inside we are full, filled to overflowing. We don't need we don't need to chase after pleasures on the outside because inside we have this fountain of happiness, fountain of peace. And when the heart is overflowing like this, we can feel, we can see, we have something very special inside. We don't need to believe because we read it in a book or because someone told us. We can see, we can feel this inner fountain of divine energy. However much we may have on the outside, materially, inside our wealth is immeasurable. We become more dignified. Our sense of self-esteem, self-worth becomes greater. We also become more humble because we can see everyone else is the same, everyone else has the same. But not many people know. Just knowing the breathing, letting go. Knowing the body, letting go. Knowing what is forming at the heart, letting go. Very simple. We practice like this. The heart becomes more cool, more clear, more calm, more collected, more refined. We refine the heart and we refine the consciousness. Human beings have a very wide range of consciousness. If we make the heart very strong, very bright, very cool, very clear, we can have the consciousness of a high heavenly being while still in human body. If we fill the heart with garbage, with greed, with anger, jealousy, spite, we lower the consciousness. We can have the consciousness of a subhuman while still in human body. So the heart is as we make it, and the consciousness is as we make it. If we look at the statue of a Buddha, usually we see the Buddha sitting on a lotus. And the consciousness sits at the heart like this. The heart is the seat, the base for the consciousness. And when we make the heart very clean, very spacious, very cool, very bright, we get a very comfortable seat for the consciousness. We elevate the consciousness. If we fill the heart with garbage, greed, anger, malice, and so on, the heart becomes hot, dark, and cramped. we get a very uncomfortable seat for the consciousness. So we can see we are the caretaker of this heart. We have to take care of it. No one else can do it for us. We take care of the heart by keeping it clean and by energizing it. We keep the heart clean by keeping basic morality, by body, by speech, and, very importantly, by mind. We energize the heart by keeping our attention on our own body, our own mind, but not following the mind. Just being aware of the breathing, being aware of the body posture, being aware of the sensations of body as they arise and pass away. Being aware of whatever forms at the heart as it arises and passes away. Thoughts, moods, feelings, states of mind. We watch them appear. We watch them disappear. We can do this when we are deep in meditation. We can do it when we're walking down the street, when we're sitting on a bus, when we're brushing our teeth. Always we can be aware of our own body, our own mind, and always letting go. So the practice is very simple. It becomes difficult only to the extent that we believe our own foolishness. If the negative states of mind appear, and we believe, we agree with this, we follow this, then we lose our clarity, we lose our brightness, we lose our way. But just knowing, letting go, the heart finds peace, and the heart becomes very, very powerful. And we've been sitting here now for some time, developing this inner peace, strengthening the heart, making the heart more powerful. And this energy now we can share with the world in the practice of spreading metta, spreading kindness. We breathe in, focusing at the heart chakra, with the intention, may I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes energized. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. And we can really feel the energy building up at the heart. We can really feel the energy overflowing from the heart. So breathing in, may I be happy, energizing the heart. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings in front. May all beings in front be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. May I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our right side. May all beings on my right be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart. May I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings behind. May all beings behind be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings on our left side. May all beings on my left be happy. Breathing in, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings above. May all beings above be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow to all beings below. May all beings below be happy. And we do the same in the 4 diagonal directions. This you can do by yourselves. Understanding spiritual teachings really means to understand our own heart. If we have anger, the heart is hot. We lose our cool. Spreading metta will cool down the heart. The energy radiating from the heart is a cooling energy. If we have anxiety, the heart is shaky, insecure. Spreading metta will make the heart secure. If we have some negative state of mind, the heart is not clean. Spreading metta will wash the heart, clear and clean the heart. The energy comes up like water through a fountain, washing the heart, cleaning the heart. Clearing, cleaning the entire energy field, and from us it radiates to the world around us, uplifting the world around us. And so in this practice we gain great benefit for ourselves, and we bring great benefit to the world. The time will come when we leave this body. We will review our life experience, and we can look back on all the times that we have done this practice, radiating from the heart, spreading peace, spreading kindness, and we will be astonished, we will be amazed how much good we did, how much good we did for ourselves, how much good we did for the world. And now we can observe the heart. How does the heart feel? Does it feel more at peace, more open, more refined, more clear? Or do we have a lot of boredom and frustration? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. And this can be a full metta practice by itself. If we have only 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, we can spend the first half of this time just being aware of the breathing, being aware of the body and mind, making the heart at peace, making the heart more powerful. And then the second half of this time we can spend radiating from the heart like this in the 10 directions. This can already be a full metta practice. If we do only this much, it's already very wonderful. But if we have a little more time, we can continue. We visualize the planet Earth at the heart chakra. Put the image of the planet Earth at the heart chakra with the intention, may all beings on this earth be at peace. May all beings on this earth, from young to old, male, female, human, non-human, may all beings be happy. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings on this earth. We put the image of the solar system at the heart chakra with the intention, may all beings throughout the solar system be at peace. May all beings throughout the solar system be happy. We put the image of the galaxy at the heart chakra, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the galaxy. And finally, we have no more images, no more pictures. We have just the intention, the idea that the whole universe is contained within this heart chakra. And we wish peace and happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings throughout this universe be at peace. May all beings be happy. This heart can become an ocean of peace, ocean of kindness, ocean of compassion. It can fill the entire universe. It can contain the entire universe. We wish peace and happiness for our spiritual teachers. We share the merits we make from the good actions that we do with our spiritual teachers, wishing them long life and good health. We wish peace and happiness for our mother and father. We share our merits with our parents, wishing them peace and happiness, and wherever they are, living or deceased, they get the energy now radiating from our heart. We wish happiness for all our family, brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews. May all our family be at peace. We wish happiness for the angels watching over us. We share the merits we make with the angels watching over us, with all the higher beings in our area, and as we do so, they rejoice. We get friends in high places. We wish peace and happiness for all beings who are friendly to us. We wish peace and happiness for all beings who are not friendly to us. May all beings be happy. We wish happiness for all beings who we have ever harmed in the past. By mind we ask forgiveness. We wish happiness for all beings who have ever harmed us, and we completely forgive. And in forgiving, the heart becomes lighter, more clear, more bright, and more free. Wishing peace and happiness for all beings throughout the entire universe. May all beings be happy. And now we zoom back down. We put the image of the galaxy back at the heart chakra. Wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the galaxy. We put the image of the solar system back at the heart chakra, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings throughout the solar system. We put the image of the earth at the heart chakra, wishing peace, wishing happiness for all beings on this earth. And finally, we zoom down to our own heart chakra. Try to see the heart chakra as a ball of white light. With the intention, may this heart be at peace, bright and cool and clear. May this heart be at peace. And we observe, how is the heart? Does it feel more at peace, more cool, more clear, more refined? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it and we let it go. As we progress in our practice, the heart will open up like the petals of a flower, become bright and cool and clear and wide. We can't control or force it. We just do our duty to take care of the heart, and the results come in their own time. We bring the attention to the body, again being aware of the body. We can visualize ourselves sitting here. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the left hand slowly to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. And we can visualize ourselves sitting here like this. These movements of the hands help the mind to come out of meditation smoothly. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand. And now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands up to the forehead in gratitude and respect. Back down to the legs. And when you're ready, in your own time, we open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And so I thank you for joining me today in this Metta meditation, and I invite you to join me again tomorrow and every day at 7 p.m. Central European Time. I do this Metta meditation, and you're very welcome to join me in this. We put our hearts together, spreading this energy of peace. We bring great benefit to the world. And if anyone is interested to come to this center here in Hungary, I leave something in the comment below about this center here. And so I wish you all the very best and the highest happiness, which is the happiness of peace.